Hey guys, today I have a new update for my Pan Those eyeshadows. This is a very exciting update for me. I'm rolling out 4 shades. Can you guess which ones? I mean, I think it was pretty obvious last time, but let's get into our progress. So for this project, if you haven't been following along, I'm rolling in 5 shades at a time randomly of eyeshadow. And we are trying to hit pan on them, or if we hit 30 uses before, I will roll it out then. Unless I feel like I'm really close, then I'll keep going. So let's get into our progress. We're just gonna go in order of how they rolled in. So first is the Smashbox Double Exposure Palette, and we had the shade Temper. This is what it's looked like before. And here's what it looks like today. It's the dark purple right here, and it looks basically new. Yeah, there's a little bit of scratching in there, but that's about it. I did, however, reach 30 uses on this one, so we will be rolling it out. And let's see. So we had 5 uses on it the first month, and then we used it 13 times, and then for this past update, we used it 12 more times, and we were able to hit 30 uses. I'm ready for this one to be rolled out. It's been in here for a really long time. I used this on the outer corner a lot, as well as on the lower lash line, and you honestly cannot tell that I've used it. Here's a close-up of what it looks like now. As you can tell, it barely looks touched, so it will be impossible to hit pan on this, basically. I did play around with some of the other shades. I wore some of these. I wore these ones up here. I think I reached into this one, but I think that's about it. I just used some of those lid shades. And yeah, we're rolling this one out. So 30 uses on this guy. It's done finally. Next is the Amuse palette. This doesn't have a name, but this is what it looks like. It's from the Shop Miss A website, and we were working on the first shade in here, and here's what it looked like before. And here's what it's looking like today. Some nice shiny pan in there, a really big dip. But yeah, some pan. This only took me 3 more uses from last update to hit pan on it. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than that. So this one kind of surprised me. It was a total of 27 uses. Like I said, 3 more times since last update, and we were able to hit pan. Next, we have my NARS Narcissist palette. We're working on shade number 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, shade number 6. It's like a warm tone coppery brown, and here's what it's looked like up until today. And here's what it looks like today. It's this one right here, and there's a little bit of a dip going. Getting a little progress in there. If I compare it to this one though, I don't think we're anywhere close to pan. And we're at 21 uses on this one, so this one's still staying in. Only 9 more times until we can roll it out at 30. If I feel like I'm close, I'll keep going the rest of this month, and we'll just kind of see where we're at for next update. But so far, this one will still be in the project. I don't really like this formula. It looks really pretty in the swatch right here, but it doesn't translate on the eyes. I can barely get it to work with a brush. I have to really dig in there, so I'm kind of surprised the dip isn't bigger. And then if I go to use my finger, it just turns into hard pan, and it doesn't even go onto my eyes. So I don't know, if you have any tips of how to get this to work better, let me know. And the last 2 shades we rolled in last time, They're both from the same palette. They're from the Beauty Treats Rose Gold Nudes palette, but I have them both depotted. So the first one we rolled in was shade number 12, which is the orange tone gold shade. I guess it's gold. It's really just like a really dark orange copper. So here's what it looked like last time. And here's what it's looking like today. Some nice, shiny pan. This only took me 5 uses to hit pan on, and I wore it all over the eyelid. I wore it on the lower lash line, and I really liked it. It was nice, good summer color, and it was really easy to get through. That one will be rolling out, as well as shade number 21, which also rolled in from the same palette. Here's what it looked like last time. And here it is today, another nice shiny pan. This one took 8 uses, a little bit more because I was wearing this on the lower lash line and that didn't take as much product. But once I hit pan on the orange one, I used this one all over the eyelids, and that only took a couple more uses to hit pan on it. And yeah, these are really easy to hit pan on. I like kind of want to just start rolling through them all, but that is those 2 shades. So that's everything that's in this project right now. So we have 1 shade that is left. We get to roll in 4 new shades. I'm excited. Okay, so before we roll in 4 new shades, let's talk quick about pan percentage. Currently, I'm at 160 pans out of 27 eyeshadows. So it does change a little bit. I brought in a few new palettes. I don't really care about the pan percentage. What I'm trying to do this year is to get to 200 pans, including the ones that I've finished. So in total, I have finished 11 eyeshadows this year. So that puts us at 171 for pans this year, or I mean in total, but so that means we have to do what, 29 more pans? I can most likely do that. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, but I think I can do that. And then yeah, I feel like that's a lot. How many pans have we hit this year? Let's count those up quick. We've hit 47 pans so far this year, if I counted up right. And then we've finished some of those. We've finished some that already had pan. So I think we are making some really good progress this year, and I'm excited to see where we can go for the rest of the year. So enough rambling, let's roll in 4 new shades. I'm excited. Okay. Ooh, that's old. 432. Okay, this is a single, well, depotted palette. This is from my Morphe 35T palette, shade number 17. Let me write that down. I should be able to hit pan on that. Those ones are relatively easy. All right, let's pick 3 more. 1332. Ooh, I've been wanting to pull this out to play with. I don't think I'll hit pan on it. Maybe. This shade could be possible. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I've been wanting to play with this, so I'm glad I'm pulling it out. The shade is Breakaway, which is the very first shade, which is like a light shimmery color. I could potentially hit pan on that, but those pans in that palette are really deep. I'm just really excited to have that out to play with. I've been like thinking about that palette for so long. That's so weird how that works. I'm excited. 1353. Ooh, okay. Another good palette. This is the Becca Volcano Goddess palette in the shade Cloud. I can't think off the top of my head what that shade is, but I think it's like the light shimmery color. So far so good. I don't think I'll hit pan on that, but it'll be fun. All right, 1 more shade. Hopefully we get like an easier one. An old one. Those are usually sometimes easier. 7-Eleven. What do we got? Another Becca palette. Oh my god. That's so weird because I was thinking about this one too. This is the Becca Ilights palette in Opal. And I was literally just thinking about this one too. Because I can use that as a highlighter and an eyeshadow. Because it's the shade Opal. That's so weird. Okay. I'm going to go get all these eyeshadows and I'll be right back. Okay, so first we rolled in the Morphe shade in 35T, the 35T palette, shade number 17. And here is what this is looking like. It's like a dark brown shimmer. Basic. So, let's see. There's that one. It's just like, it's pretty. I'll probably use that on the lower lash line. Hopefully I can hit pan on that one because so far, I think everything is going to take a while. Everything else is going to take a while. Besides, like the NARS one I have to get to 30. And I think that's going to be the only one I have the chance of hitting pan on. And then these other three are probably going to be 30 uses, and they're probably going to take a while because I want to play around with the whole palette. So first is from Urban Decay Born to Run. Here's the palette. Really pretty, and I've been wanting to pull this out for like this time of year, late summer, start of fall. The shade Breakaway is this first one right here. It looks like it would be a matte cream setting shade, but there's shimmer in there. So I think I will use this as, let me see, it's swatched. Yeah, I'll use this as an inner corner or eyebrow, like brow bone color. It's right here. It's really pretty. I potentially could hit pan on that, but probably not. So I'm just gonna go for 30 uses. If pan happens, but I don't think it's going to. I'm excited just to have this palette out and to be able to play with it. It's so weird how sometimes things work like that. Okay, next is from the Becca Volcano Goddess palette. This is the shade Cloud, which is the first shade. Okay, this is super boring, but it's a matte cream shade. That works out good. I thought it was gonna be this one. So I actually do think I can hit pan on this one. And that'll be nice, like another nice easy one. Relatively easy. Like I still have to use it. It's still like basically brand new. But I think I should be able to have pan on that one, hopefully by next update. And then just play around with this whole palette because I think it's a really pretty palette. If you find this at TJ Maxx, I would pick it up. It's really pretty. And like these three like glittery shades are stunning. But then like these ones that are like more boring looking, they're really pretty. I'm excited to have this out and playing with this. Yay. Easier than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, and then the last one is another Becca palette. This was the holiday palette. It's the Ilights palette, and we picked Opal, which one is Opal? Opal's this one over here. So I will probably use this all over the eyes and on the face. This is like a nice palette to travel if you want a whole bunch of different like highlighter options. It's an eyeshadow palette, but they're all the same colors as their face highlighters. So we have Rose Quartz, Moonstone, Opal, Pearl, Topaz, Toasted Marshmallow, and Hot Cocoa. So those are the only two, Toasted Marshmallow and Hot Cocoa. Those are the only two that I don't think are highlighters, but anyway. I haven't really used this that much because I have all these highlighters, but there's that. It's like a mixture of those two, basically. So very pretty, very cohesive color story. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, they all go together. Those are gonna be very pretty for like the everyday. And I think once I hit my goal on this one, then I'll start working on this one. I might wear both, but they're like similar enough that I'll probably just finish off that one with its 30 uses and then start working on Becca. But I'm excited. Basically a refresh. Basically a whole refresh for this project. Goals for next time. I'll have the NARS one rolled out with 30 uses, and I want to hit pan on Volcano Goddess Cloud. I think I can do it, and we'll see, but that's going to be everything for today's update. A good update, I think. I hope you guys like this project, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys!